Have you mistyped yourself because you narrowed it down to whether you think you're an extrovert or an introvert? Could you be a type 1 or a type 3 and you've decided, well, I'm not extroverted, so I can't be those types because those people are really outgoing? Well, I want to clean that up with a 2 video series. This one, can a type 1 or type 3 be introverted? And can a type 2 and or a type 4 be extroverted? Now, we're going to actually get a little, I have some really great content in my lifestyle content that really gets into what does introvert and extrovert really mean in my world of energy profiling, because we're talking about energy, not personality. Personality is an aspect of expressing your energy type, yet it can be tainted by background experiences, feedback, and such that's interfered with you being who you truly are. And so, first of all, let's talk about what introvert and extrovert means. And if you're new to my work, I'm Carol Tuttle. I have a system called energy profiling that then leads you into a fabulous experience called Dressing Your Truth. And you can learn about the 4 types for free at dressingyourtruth.com/free offer. Go there, share that with your friends and family. You're going to learn a lot about each other and become more open, acceptable, loving people as a result. And we certainly need more of that in our world, don't you think? We've seen a lot of division, a lot of judgment, a lot of just projecting people's ideologies, beliefs, and expectations on each other in the time in which we live. And the more we can love ourselves, support our own truth, and live true to it and support others in theirs, we just get along a lot better. So introvert energy means the energy's first moving inward. Extrovert energy means the energy moves outward first. Now, type 1s and type 3s are both an extrovert energy. It moves forward in life in its process. Type 1s bounce forward, thinking of ideas along the way, connect, disconnect. They have an upward light, more connection through social and people, having social connections in the world. And type 3s push forward, hands-on learning, learning as they go, very connected to the world in a physical way. And so those are both extrovert energies is how they express. Yet, we've learned to interpret introvert and extrovert as a social character trait. Like the real common people think of this: going to a party and how you would behave, or how much you put yourself out there with other people. It's like, that's what we have deducted, and that's how introvert and extrovert is used most commonly in our reference to it when it comes to our human experience. And so, based on that, you may misunderstood your energy type, because you'll go, are you the type 1 that says, well, I'm not social, I'm not the life of the party, I don't like being in the spotlight, so I can't be a type 1 because I'm not an extrovert? Are you a type 3 that said, well, I can't be a type 3 because I'm not athletic, I'm not an entrepreneur, I don't like taking risks, I'm a homebody and I don't want to challenge myself that way with these like tough physical challenges? Like, you've thought of that? Is that, or I'm just not someone that is confident, that I don't want to talk to everybody. Like, if I'm in a grocery store line, I'm not going to put myself out there. I don't like being in front of people. I like being by myself. And then you go, well, I can't be those types because I'm an introvert. So yes, as a type 1 and a type 3, based on that definition, you could be a type 1 or a type 3 introvert. Based on that definition, I would be a type 3 introvert. I can put myself out there, but I'm not a real chatty person. I'm not someone that likes to engage with people in most settings. I'm not comfortable if I go into a group, a room of people, a networking event, a party where I don't know hardly anyone. I don't want to be there. It's not something I want to have to go socialize. Type 1s that are just not comfortable in extending themselves in certain social situations, and every type needs alone time. I just did a video on that and why that's the case and why each type needs alone time and what that alone time looks like. That's in my lifestyle content, but definitely do not misunderstand the reference to introvert and extrovert when it comes to energy profiling. It's about how you move through life, not how you behave in social settings or do you need alone time. So reconsider your face profile. I have a lot of content about other attributes that we express in our true to self energy types. So don't deduct it down to this and say, I can't be a type 1 or a type 3 because I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert. So as based on my example, you'll see that I'm not an extrovert socially. Can I talk to people? Can I put myself out there? Sure, when it feels correct and I'm comfortable in a space. Can I get up in front of a huge audience and speak? Yes, I can do all that. I get nervous at times, but not to the point where it has an interference with what I'm doing. Can type 1s have this capacity, whether they feel like it or not, to be social and engaging and have chit chat at any moment, even when they don't feel like it? You would notice in other types an awkwardness that would come through that would be apparent to the other person that you weren't really comfortable. Type 1s just pull it off, even if it's not something you have a preference for. You're able to do it. You're able to just chat with somebody, smile, engage. Maybe it's not through language, it's just through a smile, a nod, a head nod. You're very good at that. And you'll always come across as warm and friendly when you do it. Us other 3 types, we can, it doesn't come across as warm and friendly. So that's what we mean by your extrovert energy. So you really are an extrovert when it comes to your energy movement, but you may be more of an introvert when it comes to your social experience. So what have you learned from today's video? I'd love to hear your feedback. How has energy profiling made a difference in your life? Did we just clear something up for you and you're like, ding, 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 ding. Oh, I know my type now. Please share in a comment. And thank you for sharing this video with other enthusiasts of this kind of work and for subscribing and hitting the bell. We'll see you in this next video. Can a type 2 or 4 be an extrovert? What does that look like? We'll see you then.